All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com. If you want my advice, you want my opinion about something, write me, kingtyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, please, I got other videos on my YouTube channel. Scroll to the video tab section, click a title that you're interested in, watch it, and give me some feedback. Do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? I really appreciate that. So look, let's get on with this video. I'm gonna make this a quick video. Somebody had put in the comments about trade-offs in relationships, right? And I made a video about this before, but I kind of want to talk about it again with a different little spin to it, right? In relationships, it's about trade-offs. And a lot of times people don't realize that relationships are about compromise. That you might not necessarily agree with everything that your partner says or does in your relationship, but because you love this person, you know, you still tend to work things out for the betterment of the relationship. Just because they, you know, and that's what makes everybody different. Everybody has their own opinion and their own mind of how they do things. So your way is not necessarily your partner's way, and vice versa. So if there's indifference, you should be able to talk about it, work it out, and come to some type of resolution, right? And when it comes to trade-offs is what make trade-offs are what makes a long, successful relationship. We both have to get something out of this relationship instead of being a one-sided relationship. Now, whether that be, in some people's minds, long as that person that they with is very attractive, that's all that matters. Long as you're very attractive, you in good shape, hey, that's all you got to bring to the table. That's good enough for me. Some people are, if you got money and you can provide, that's good enough for me. You got some people that says, well, long as you love me unconditionally, you just love me, you don't have to bring nothing else to the table. I just want somebody to just love me and just understand me. That's a trade-off. Then that's, you know, what I'm saying is that it's got to be something that is of value to each person in a relationship to make them stay in a relationship. And if you're a person who can't compromise, or you're a person who don't understand that relationships are based off trade-offs, then you're going to stay single for a long time, or you single right now. Because you're not going to always be able to control the relationship. You're not going to be able to run the relationship. You're not going to be able to be like a dictatorship in a relationship, because the other person is just as valuable as you are. This is why, in my opinion, the higher you are on a sexual marketplace as far as the way you look, the less you got to do. And that's a man and a woman. Go with me on this. Think about this for a second. Just think about it for a second. A man will take a woman who is not very smart, doesn't really cook, doesn't really clean, doesn't really want to work and bring money to the table. But long as she looks good, long as she's pretty, long as she has a body on her, he's happy with that. That's all she got to bring. That's the trade-off. And his trade-off is, will you continue bringing that to the table? How good you look? I'm gonna continue providing and paying for everything. But that's a trade-off. And this woman knows that as long as I keep myself up, I stay pretty, that's a trade-off that my man is gonna he understands this. That he knows he gotta pay for. He gotta accept my lifestyle of what this pretty privilege comes with. meaning he got to pay for everything, right? That's a trade-off. That's understandable. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I got a call, y'all. So listen. So everything's about relationships about trade-offs, and like I said, as a man, if you're high enough on the sexual market value, you don't have to bring much to the table. And a lot of these men who higher up on the sexual market value, they ain't got to do much, but just take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Let me take my glasses up, y'all, so I can see a little bit better. I see the glare of the glare's not working right, the camera. You ever notice a lot of dudes a lot of men that's not really responsible. They know what a lot of women are attracted to them. A lot of these guys that's not a responsible guy, they tend to be with the woman who's gonna pay the bills, you know, support them whether they doing something or not. You know what I mean? Now, whether these women look a certain way, that happens. You know, whether they don't look, how can I say this? It don't matter what the woman look like, right? You got some women who would do that because of the sexual market value that this man brings. You know, when you're not high up on the sexual market value, you know, as far as the value of the sexual marketplace, right? If you just average, then when you're average, then you have to deal with average people, and both of y'all are gonna have to work more together, and that works in a relationship. And if you're in the bottom of the if you're at the bottom of the sexual marketplace, as far as you not being first to be chosen all the time, then when you do get with someone, you gotta overcompensate for things. And this is straight true. This is why women who don't normally get chosen, when they do get somebody, they gotta overcompensate sexually. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get a best head. They gotta be freaky. They gotta do all these things because they are not always first chosen. And that's okay, because if you know you're not first to be chosen, then you know you gotta perform in the bedroom, because you know, then these type of women understand that that's what men want. Men love a woman to be, you know, very sexual. So they know that, okay, I'm not always first chosen. I got to beat this pretty woman who always get chosen. So when I get him, man, I got to be over the top and show him that this is what I do sexually that could please him. This is understanding trade-offs. To get men or a man, I got to overly do. As a man, if he ain't got it, if he's at the bottom of the sexual market value, right, in the sexual marketplace, he's at the bottom. He knows I gotta have me some money to get with a pretty woman. I gotta have me some money, because I'm already at the bottom. So a pretty woman ain't gonna look my way. So I gotta overcompensate by having money. See, the minute you understand that the relationship's about trade-offs, you'll be in a much better place. Because you'll understand that relationships are not a one-sided deal. And as long as we both are getting sort of what we desire, then we'll be okay. We will last. This is what I always tell couples. You gotta keep yourself up. I understand people say looks are not important. Looks are very important, men and women. When the person you met, you need to kind of stay in that same range. And I know we get older, you know, we start getting gray hairs, we start picking up a little weight. I understand. But y'all, you don't understand that you have to, if you don't understand, you need to understand. Because people, your partner, getting on social media, they looking at all these beautiful women in their faces on social media. And they want these women, fantasizing about these women. Fellas, ladies are getting on social media. They got these certain type of brothers that's in their DM, saying all the right things. A lot of times women don't pay attention to them. But hey, you just never know. This is why you gotta always keep yourself up. I always tell couples, I always tell people, hey, try to be the best version of yourself. Keep yourself up. Work out. You know, if you wanna do some surgery, if that's what you wanna do, don't go cheap. Do some research. Find the right doctors for you. I'm for having surgery. I'm not saying you have to have surgery. I'm saying I'm pro surgery. Just do it within the healthy guidelines. You got to do what you got to do, because I want y'all to understand everything is about a competition. And the older we get, you need to be more competition mode. I'm being straight honest with y'all when I tell you this. Men and women. Men already understand we got to be in competition mode. Men already know this already. We know you got to be a top dude to get the baddest woman. We know that. Whether it be looks or it be money. Men understand this. Women, y'all seem to struggle with this. Y'all don't understand. Y'all need to be in competition mode. You've been told that because you are a woman, that a man is going to drop down and serve you because you're a woman. Them days is over with, ladies. This is a new era. Men are not doing that anymore. Men just not. 20 years ago, yes. All you had to do was have a vagina and men would just fall for you. Them days is over with. It's not like that no more. It's a different era. These young men coming up now are different. So my thing is that trade-offs. We gotta understand trade-offs. To keep a long, healthy relationship, you gotta understand trade-offs. What are we both getting out of this relationship? So that's very real. Trade-offs are very real in a relationship. And the minute you understand it, the better you'll be at having a relationship. If you thinking you coming into something with you ain't gotta do anything, and you ain't gotta bring nothing to the table, ladies, you're gonna be single for a long time. And I'm not talking about necessarily money, ladies. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. Don't forget to like and subscribe. One love. I'm out.